Indonesia is home to the world's second largest continuous forest, making it a major source of wood and, more recently, high-end teak furniture and carving. The central Javanese town of Jepara is one major hub of that industry. In early 2000, this town of 1 million people generated only a tenth of Indonesia's total export of furniture. But today, mallets here lie idle as the US and European markets that carvers depended on tighten their purse strings with the global recession. According to local craftsmen, though, the roots of their problem run further back to unsustainable log harvesting during Indonesia's own monetary crisis in 1998. With the rupiah at an all-time low, international buyers flooded Jepara, buying furniture at relatively discounted prices, and log suppliers responded with what one local businessman summarized as forests cut down, looted, and stolen.
Untuk jangka pendek, oke, seperti kita diuntungkan, masyarakat Indonesia Jepara khususnya. Ternyata mulai 5, 6, 10 tahun sudah mulai kembali ke afsal, karena bahan bakunya udah susah. Jati sendiri ini memang butuh waktu untuk bisa besar, untuk bisa tumbuh.
Today, Western consumers have a growing awareness of sustainability that has even been instituted into legislation with the European Union's Voluntary Partnership Agreement and the United States Lacey Act. In response, the Indonesian government created a certification system to verify that Indonesian furniture manufacturers are supplying European markets with sustainable wood. The scheme, just released last year, is called SVLK, Sistem Verifikasi Legalitas Kayu. Where this at first appears a positive, for local producers it actually seems more like a stranglehold on Western markets that have been slow with payments since the global economic crisis of 2008. Bogor Bay Centre for International Forestry Research, in partnership with the Australian Centre for International Agricultural Research, has been researching sustainable growth models for towns with forest-related industries like Jepara. One of the development recommendations they have come up with is diversifying into other markets. In terms of Jepara, it might be asked then, does Indonesia have a local market for green furniture that carvers can tap into? The question is particularly pertinent now, as Indonesia is one flourishing economy amid an international scene of recession. The newly moneyed are buying cell phones and fixed-gear bicycles, much like the middle class worldwide did before. Could furniture made from sustainable wood sources be another luxury item that Indonesians are keen to buy? But first, let's talk about SVLK. To just get started costs 50 to 70 million rupiah. Plus there's an additional audit fee of 20 million rupiah for the 2 years remaining on the 3-year certification. Then there are documentation fees. Between the forests of eastern Indonesia and Java, where much of the wood for Jepara's furniture industry is sourced, and the container ship that transports the furniture to Europe, there are many stages. Under SVLK, all furniture producers in the EU market must have documentation for every one of those steps. And each piece of paperwork comes with a price tag. The total would be enough to buy a car or a house, or if you are a successful furniture producer, it is what you could earn back with 2 to 3 shipments to Europe. But such orders are hard to secure these days. And this brings us back to the question, could Indonesia's rising middle class be a new market for sustainably produced furniture that certification-strapped businesses could look to? Advocates say only if there is a shift in national thinking.
Saya kira ini perlu juga ada penjelasan dari government ya kepada masyarakat bahwa yang namanya legalitas itu adalah bukan hanya untuk produk yang diekspor, tapi juga untuk produk-produk yang ada di yang dijual di pasar domestik.
Smaller businesses view the few domestic green buyers as one bright spot amid the costly sustainability certification and narrowing markets abroad. These companies have 5 to 6 employees and a handful of product designs. For them, the fact that Indonesia's green furniture market is filled with custom orders makes it an excellent opportunity for smaller businesses to make a bit of extra money while coping with SVLK certification.
Mungkin 1, 2, sampai 5 tahun belum, tapi setelah 5 tahun mungkin market di Indonesia akan mengikuti juga. perusahaan seperti Mandiri Abadi, kemudian Kota Jati, juga Duta Jepara, itu produknya produk massal atau mass product. Sedangkan perusahaan kecil produknya adalah special order biasanya, pasti akan lebih berpeluang untuk market di Indonesia.
And there are ways to ease the costs of SVLK. Research organizations like C4 and ACR are encouraging Japara's carvers to associate and create local wood sources. Small companies can group together and apply for a single SVLK permit, explains one local association member, Legiman Arya. Although as he explains it, there is a catch.
Itu satu tidak lulus dalam skema SVLK, semua tidak lulus.
And Legiman is not alone in wanting to brand Japara as a green source of wood. His co-collective member Sutrishno wants to go the extra step and ensure that forests are grown locally.
Karena isu global, satu isu global untuk pemanasan global dengan menipisnya lapisan ozon. Yang kedua adalah isu lagi green product untuk furniture. Saya tertarik dengan itu karena Indonesia adalah hutan terbesar kedua di dunia dan kita harus sadar green product itu memang harus kita lakukan. Kalau potong harus nanam lagi. 1000 bibit itu 60 juta. Nah setelah itu C4 menawarkan untuk tanam jati Jun sebagai pilot projectnya free untuk bibit. Ditambah lagi pupuk juga free selama 5 tahun katanya. Jadi lebih semangat saya untuk nanam. Kalau orang Jawa bilang nanam jati itu sama dengan hidup kita. Jati ning diri menungso itu sama dengan kayu jati yang ada di dalamnya. Kalau kita nggak introspeksi, kita memilih jati nggak hati-hati juga dapatnya yang nggak yang bagus, tapi jelek juga.